data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Hello, sound check. 1, 2, 1,
Enjoy
2,
only
3,
5G
4,
data,
5,
only calls
6,
and texts,
1, 2,
and
3,
only
4, 5,
Netflix
6,
mobile
7,
on us.
8.
All with smart
Ay,
postpaid.
Coach F, baka dito po
SIM-only
pala ako
plans starting
pumuesto
at
kasi
$9.99.
minsan po may times na
Get
hindi
it
ko po
on
nakikita yung
eSIM
score.
online, only with smart postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z, authentic, real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can!
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow! Those are a lot of apps!
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool! Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
For
For real kasi!
backed up by nationwide coverage. So, yeah, nobody knows what Gen Zs want, but we can keep up with real connection and real fast data. Live for real with Smart 5G plus nationwide LTE, Powerall, Magic Data, and eSIM.
You guys pretty much know what we need.
Live more today.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sino-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
You are currently watching the very second game that we will be having para sa ngayong araw. My name is Hans Galeria, and with me is Coach Frederick Francisco, and you are watching the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup. Coach, 5 games ahead para sa araw na to, and we're gonna be starting it with an NCAA matchup.
Yes, buti nga, no? 2 games lang yung i-cover natin. Hindi masyadong taxing for both of us kasi we're in store for 2 exciting ball games to come.
just in case, guys, us right over there on the other side, and especially with some of the moments that we have over here, mapapanood nyo kami sa Smart Sports and also at the YouTube live stream. Games today natin, gaya na nabanggit mo, Coach. Two games, Arellano University versus JRU, forwarded by Perpetual Help kontra sa Colegio San Juan de Letran. And we also have the other games.
The rest of the games, okay din. FEU versus Adamson. We have Lyceum taking on San Beda, who won their first assignment. And syempre, main event natin, the UST Growling Tigers versus the powerhouse, the LSU Green Archers.
Who just experienced their first loss going up against the UP Fighting Maroons. Gusto nilang bumawi. And speaking of bawi, yan din ang gustong gawin ng Jose Rizal University. When you talk about this team, this is the very first squad na nagkaroon ng double overtime noong kanilang game number 1. But let's talk about that later. Dahil making their debut right away are the Arellano University Chiefs, led of course by none other than Coach Chico Manabat. There are at least 9 players. Coach, when you talk about 9 players, same sistema pa rin ba yun or would you want to go for something different? Anong babaguhin mo dito?
Well, from a coach's standpoint, syempre, you'd want to instill your system sa mga players. Pero at the same time, ang key dyan is yung KYP rather, it's know your personnel. So dapat ibagay mo dun sa personnel mo yung system mo.
Okay. Especially with some situations na siyam yung natitira. Ang dami mo ring players ng team na to. But I'm also gonna talk about the Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers who just had their game kontra sa Perpetual.
That was a heart-breaking loss para sa JRU. It led most of the way, even late into the fourth quarter. Pero Perpetual Help refusing to lose, especially sa free throw, saka sa defensive side of the game. Able to eke out double overtime victory over the Bombers.
And you're taking a look at the main man, the mid-range deadeye, Marvin Raimundo, providing help para sa JRU.
Yes, pero medyo nag-fade towards the end si Marvin Raimundo. Yung dalawang overtime period, he only scored 4 points for the JRU. Kaya in-expect natin gigil tong batang to bounce back from that loss.
Almost a double-double din para sa kanya. 21 points and 9 rebounds for someone who is going to be there. Kailangan nating abangan yan. Let's throw it over to our venue announcer.
Forward number 1, T-Mac Ongotan. Power forward number 14, Mav Vinoya. Center number 4, Lawrence Capulo. Point guard number 16, Klein Tagotongad. And shooting guard number 5, Basti Valencia. Head coach for the Chiefs is Chico Manabat. And now the starters for the JRU Heavy Bombers. At forward number 14, Mart Barrera. The other forward number 13, Bench De Jesus. At center number 8, March De Leon. Point guard number 32, Daryl Garcia. And the other guard number 3, Patrick Ramos. Head coach for the JRU Heavy Bombers is Louis Gonzalez. Our officials for this first game, crew chief is Glenn Cornelio. Umpire 1 is Yamin Alap. Umpire 2 is Kenny Regino. This game is under the supervision of technical head and birthday boy Levi Valenzuela, Deputy Commissioner Robert De La Rosa, and Commissioner Jolie Pop. It's the 17th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup, where it's all game.
Starting off the action in an NCAA bracket matchup, this is the Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers contra, making their debut in this game, Arellano University Chiefs. And I am sure nagugustuhin nilang makabawi versus a 2-16 record in NCAA Season 99, and that is how he started off.
A good patient execution by JRU of their play there, leading to that basket.
Basti Valencia making sure na siya ang unang makakapuntos dito para sa kanila. As Jose Rizal University, we talked about double overtime, so the composure is there para sa kanilang kupunan, but you want to start it off strong.
Definitely, as a team, you want to always start off strong. Kasi you don't want to put yourself in a hole na mahirap for yourself to dig out in the latter rounds.
And speaking of ladder, they want to go ahead and make the fast break opportunity. Magandang pagpigil yon. Galing dito kay Garcia. It's just 21 seconds left in the shot clock in almost a minute passing by sa ating first quarter.
Great transition there by JRU to thwart that fast break attempt.
This time, they want to go on that stretch. Easy 2 points. Pwede mo siguro matawag na knockout play yun.
Pwede, medyo nagkaroon lang ng mix-up sa defensive assignments ng JRU leading to that easy basket underneath.
First 2 points para kay Tagutongan. Now it's Patrick Ramos being double-teamed and kitang-kita from the get-go. Defensive standpoint, Arellano's doing it.
Yeah, so you'd want to avoid that coffin corner, no, para sa JRU kung saan pwedeng matrap yung mga guards nila.
Now it is Garcia from the right elbow. Want to go with. It's only 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Another turnover para sa JRU. Now they want to go ahead and sky in. That is Jaydan Otongan para sa 2 points.
Active hands there by the Arellano Chiefs, no, in that possession, leading to that fast break play and great finish.
Beautiful way to just start off this game. Arellano, guns blazing. Parang karamihan sa lahat ng mga tira nila, coach, on the way to the basket.
I think it's a part of their game plan, no, to be aggressive going to the basket early in the game.
They have the size as of the moment, just like what you said. Kanina lang, before we were talking, this guy defending Lawrence Capulong is gonna be very helpful, but Mark Barrera opens it up for the Bombers.
Picking up where he left off from last game, MJ Barrera also had 14 points in that loss to Perpetual. Pero nabanggit mo si Lawrence Capulong. This kid's already a true vet dito sa, not just here sa NCAA or in the college leagues, but also in the pro leagues. He's already played several years there.
And he's only not just gonna be a defensive anchor, but on offensive one as well. Pero titirahan siya, harap-harapan. Walang iba nitong si Marge De Leon. EcoOil Sports para ma-enjoy nyo lahat ng mga matches that we have for each and every one of you, just like that lineup coming in from Patrick Ramos.
Yeah, great execution of their offense there by JRU.
Another one. Basti Valencia. I guess Coach Zico Manabat, isa lang ang kanyang instruction sa kanyang mga bata. It's just to go all the way to the basket.
Go hard to the basket, definitely. And ganun din naman talaga yung sound game plan to start the game is always to attack the basket. You don't want to be too reliant on your outside shot from the get-go. Kasi if you do that, paano pag na-take away siya sa latter quarters, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yes, and especially pag nasanay ka, coach, na una pa lang tres na kaagad yung mga shots that you really want to take, it is not a very good sign. So, take the higher percentage shots as much as possible, but they haven't converted on the free throw line.
Yun lang, they have to convert on those free throws.
8-5 is the score. Now, Carl Bench de Jesus will get an and one of his own para sa JRU.
Si De Jesus looks like a very strong player. No? Yung build niya, parang tangke. Para dito sa JRU. A bit undersized, but very, very strong. As we see here, able to carve up space underneath. And despite the defense, ng big man ng Arellano, still able to coax that ball in for the end one.
I believe he wasn't one of the big men who started their game kontra sa Perpetual, but he was one of the bigs who actually finished it. So, yun yung mahalaga, the trust that you have to develop during crunch time. As Arellano, stepping back, Capulong, very good pass. Papunta dito kay Jaydan. True to form para sa 2 points.
True to form itong si Lawrence Capulong is also a very, very good passer. No? Saka despite his heft, medyo athletic din tong batang to.
And we saw it a while ago, coach, no, on the way siya right into the basket. As we take a look at that step back in a beautiful assist of the game, brought to you by Smart Live More Today.
A beautiful give and go play there between the two Chiefs. Capulong with the assist.
Baseline play now para sa JRU. Jonathan Medina making his entrance. Also one of the stars and big, quick impact galing kay Medina.
Yes, also this is Jonathan Medina, one of the high flyers ito para dito sa Bombers. And there we see another foray into the basket para dito sa Arellano.
Jaydan Ongotan already with 6 points in the first quarter. This is a dream start para kay Coach Chico Manaban.
Ito si Ongotan able to finish through contact, no? Medyo maganda yung ano niya, yung strength niya in attacking the basket. Maganda yung body balance niya.
It's so hard, Coach, na to just balance yourself well in mid-air, to make those shots hanggat maaari. And finally, a first made free throw para sa Arellano University.
And also, it's another thing to make it through contact, no? Especially, tinamaan ka sa ulo.
Oh, man. March De Leon now will try to go for a fader. That works for March De Leon.
Nice, nifty move there sa baseline with that teardrop from De Leon.
13-12 is the score. Only 6:21 remaining. A turnover para sa Arellano. Medina going all the way, and this time, siya naman ang pupunta sa free throw line for 2.
Yun, yung athleticism ni Medina in full display there in that sequence para sa JRU.
So far, it has been a very quick-paced game para sa dalawang kupunan na to. Takbuhan kung takbuhan. We haven't really seen a lot of set plays from these two teams.
Yeah, so syempre we're in college basketball land, Hans. Kaya every team talaga up and down, rarara, kumbaga yung style of play ng karamihan ng teams.
And that, I think, is the reason why, Coach, na medyo nahihirapan sila to try and defend each other with the level of quickness, agility na meron yung bawat isa sa kanila. It's still 13-12. And automatic na we are seeing a conversion galing kay Jonathan Medina. So now it is going to be an all-13 ball game with just 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And JRU converted to their 1-2-2-3-4 pressing defense.
That was an
immediately paid dividends for them, no?
That was an offensive rebound galing kay Valencia. Unfortunately, he was caught stepping on the baseline. Ball will go to JRU for a chance para makakuha ng kanilang kaalamangan in this game. They want to go ahead to their three-pointer. Off to the right it goes, but an offensive rebound is just right around the corner. Medina again spinning, and he's going to fish for a foul successfully down low.
So Medina able to create something out of nothing in that position using his athleticism. Yung akala mo na box in na siya, still able to create and fish for that foul.
Kapulong is gonna come out. Ralph Yanes checking in for the first time in this game to provide a little bit more size doon sa front court ng Arellano. Medina thought about it, stepping right back.
Kita mo?
So shifty, Coach.
Yeah, but kita mo yung scouting report sa kanya. Was to give him the jumper. Kaya lang, Medina been reluctant to shoot from outside. So if he wants to be a better player, he's got to be willing to take that outside shot.
Yep, and you hate it also if you're Basti Valencia because you know that he can make those shots. Pero kailangan mo, you have to make your choice. But De Jesus this time wants to go in. De Leon will get the offensive rebound in 2.
And don't look now, lamang na ang JRU Heavy Bombers thanks to their offensive rebounding, no? Para dito sa game na to.
I think whether it's their high school team or collegiate team, you would expect for them to crash the glass at all times, getting those offensive rebounds. Now they want to go, and that I believe is going to be a contact rather, kontra kay Renzo Abiera. He will now be heading into the line.
So ang ano ngayon, ang JRU wary now of the inside plays nitong Arellano University. Packing the paint in that possession.
Exactly, Coach. And, you know, ang ginagawa dito ng JRU is to try and shift or rotate yung kanilang mga bigs because there's so much activity down low. Kaya naman papasok itong si Ivan Panapanaan and of course Benitez. Score is 15-14 with just 5 minutes and 3 seconds in the first quarter. 1 out of 2 para kay Abiera. He's still gonna be getting there anyway. Now they want to go and look for some scoring output here para sa Arellano. They trail by 1. A block para kay Panapanaan. Now it is going to be the rest of JRU. Stopping is Medina. Too strong on that one. Getting his own rebound. They're gonna set it up with just 9 seconds in the shot clock. Medina again. The size of Arellano proving to be a little difficult. Barrera too strong. He's gonna try again. And he's gonna miss the second time around, but rebound goes to the Chiefs. Still a 4-minute and 20 ball game, but the teammates know. Direct para sa tres.
There you go. Yan yung value ng outside shooting. No? Napack na yung pay dahil sa mga previous points sila, puro layups. This time they go outside and connect on the three kasi sobrang luwag na ng perimeter ngayon for Arellano.
That was Dominic Dairet shooting the three to bring the lead back para sa Arellano, 17-15 with only 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. And you're taking a look at a Jiang Nan hot shot 3. Hot pot pa sa Jiang Nan. Go get it right away, courtesy of Dominic Dairet from the corner. Teammates know it again.
Okay, so Arellano is able to get the lead back from JRU. Kaya lang they have to do something about the offensive rebounding of JRU. They have to definitely box out. Or else it's going to be a very, very long day for them in this game.
You're gonna have to set your pace dun pa lang sa baba bago kayo magtalunan to just increase your chances of getting that ball. Abiera now on the left corner. Now it is Kamay. Asking for some screens, seals down low. That's another three, not gonna work that time. But an offensive rebound was right there. De La Cruz asking for contact, not really getting anything there. Still at an all-17 ball game with 3:30 left, skying for that rebound. At dahil nasa penalty na ang Arellano, Benitez will go back to the free throw line.
Abiera a little bit late there on the help, no? Well, you couldn't say late because he was there. Kaya lang medyo talagang sobrang taas ng pasa.
Just enough para mailagay doon sa kanilang big man, which is none other than Lance Benitez. So far, making all of his free throws, Coach. You have to see it. Very impressive with how you want your big man to score, especially during contact.
As a coach, that's one thing you want to see, yung mga big men mo making free throws. Because they are gonna get fouled a lot of times inside the paint. So ito, balik na naman sa 1-2-2 yung JRU. Three-quarter court press nila.
Trying to provide an extra variety of defense para dito sa Arellano because they saw most of the offense na nagkakaroon ng kaunting buwelo. But look at De La Cruz. Right there, Joshua De La Cruz was called for the offensive foul. Makabalik na naman ang bola sa JRU.
A little bit of frustration setting in from De La Cruz. Kanina, he thought he was fouled, asking for a foul. Ngayon naman, siya yung natawagan ng foul down low.
Just right there, trying to get contact, pero maraming contact doon para kay Joshua De La Cruz. Unang timeout ng ating laban, 19-17 in favor of JRU.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Back to the ballgame we go. You are watching the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup. And JRU Heavy Bombers, they're the ones in the lead, 19-17 kontra sa Arellano Chiefs with just 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first. Panapanaan, getting it over to Medina with a turnaround fake. Almost beautiful score, but again, offensive rebounds are killing Arellano.
Kanina pa natin, we've been harping about that, yung offensive rebounding prowess ng Bombers, doing the damage for them, no?
Now it's Dairit. 2 for 3 on that three-pointer. Dominic Dairit, someone you have to watch out for. Having a beautiful stroke para dito sa Arellano, and now they are just down by 1. And the foul is gonna be committed once again. Coach Chico immediately switching up on his men right here. Because this is exactly what you don't want, Coach, yung foul away from the basketball.
Yeah, definitely. Siyempre, you don't want your big men to foul the other the opposing big men that far away from the basket. Kasi hindi naman siya threat dun eh. So De La Cruz has to be a little bit more disciplined in terms of playing defense.
Especially kung ang ipa-foul mo is someone like Lance Benitez, who has been tremendous in this very first quarter, already having 7 points in the first. That's gonna be the first miss para sa kanya. Still, a 5 out of 6 shooting is incredibly impressive. More bigs are starting to come in here para sa Arellano. You have CJ Libang joining the party now. Just 8 seconds to work with. Now when it's Dairit again, they're gonna try him once more. Hindi gagana yun. But Giannis had to let go of that basketball after that bump. Almost a turnover as well. Raimundo, one of our highlight players, getting 21 para sa Perpetual. But now it is Benitez once again. And another offensive rebound para sa JRU.
Kung si Panapanaan, wreaking havoc on the defense of Arellano. Dami na niyang offensive rebounds for JRU.
My goodness. Everybody from the point guard hanggang sa kaduluduluhan just reaching for it with their outstretched arms. At ngayon, ang mapupunta na naman sa free throw line is gonna be none other than Jonathan Medina, one of the mainstays of this JRU team, making his first free throw.
I've had the pleasure of playing against this JRU squad in one of our youth leagues, no? Our team was the recipient of a fast break dunk from this kid, Medina. Kaya I know firsthand, this kid's a real high flyer. And kita naman sa game now, medyo ano siya. He's the one he's creating for his teammates, using his athleticism to get to the basket. Pero also has the ability to dish off.
And he also has the ability to shoot those free throws dahil ngayon. He has 5 points in the first quarter. 1 minute and 45 seconds left sa ating pinakaunang yugto. It is still JRU leading 24-20. Ern J. Geronimo checking into this game. Now they get it to Libang. Libang slowing down. Giannis looking for some other player here. 10 seconds remaining. Dairit trying to size up Benitez. Tatalon. He's gonna go for a pop-up shot, and it's good para kay Dominic Dairit.
Dairit getting hot here in this game. Already connecting on a few jumpers and 2 3-point shots for the Chiefs.
And another turnover here para sa JRU. Medyo na-mellow down nila, Coach, yung kanilang mga turnovers right from the start. As you take a look at that pop-up shot 3 galing dito kay Dominic Dairit.
Not only that, na-mellow din nila yung transition offense ng Arellano with this three-quarter court pressing defense.
Now it is CJ Libang. He noticed the mismatch kontra kay Sean Argente, but he had to let go of the basketball. Ball goes back to the heavy bouncers.
Not able to take advantage of his height kasi he was too far away from the basket. And si Argente, medyo veteran na rin to sa having played na rin sa pro leagues.
Making a lot of those three-pointers then kontra sa Perpetual in their previous game. Now it's Marvin Raimundo. Geronimo catching it, and that's going to be the first 2 points on fast break. Mellowed down. Let's turn it up a notch, says Ern J.
Good defense there. Good recognition ng pasa on Arellano's big man. Taking off that pass and pushing off the fast break assist.
Only 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 7 seconds in the shot clock. Now it's Medina turning around again. Kuha na naman yan. Now they're running. Borromeo gets it to Libang para sa 2 puntos.
Libang coming up big for Arellano the past 2 possessions after that turnover, no? comes up with a steal and a point.
Final shot here para kay Argente. Couldn't get the friendly bounce to fall. And at the end of quarter number 1, a defensive effort para sa Arellano and a late game surge to get it 26-24. Smart Power to Play is brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access data, only TikTok, and only all-net call and texts for 7 days. Load now. Offensive rebound for JRU. Fast breaks for Arellano, coach.
Ang key dito sa atin sa game na to is for JRU to be able to slow down the offense of Arellano, which they effectively did. Kaya towards the end of the quarter, medyo nakawala na naman ng konti yung Chiefs that enabled them to take the lead once again.
Second quarter when we go back.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text
Back into the
calls
action
for
we go.
mobile
You
and
are looking at Dindin Santiago Manabat. Of course, one of our best Filipino volleyball players and also the wife of Arellano's head coach, Chico Manabat. We're also taking a look at the previous turnover para sa JRU, and you want to limit that down. There's Coach Chico Manabat. So far, a little chillax here as he has the Arellano in the lead. This time it's Raimundo getting it over to Medina for the mid-range. Too strong. More offensive rebounds para sa JRU. Turnaround.
Panapanaan there, keeping that ball alive for JRU and then scoring with that short teardrop shot.
Kumbaga, coach, yan ang tinatawag na buhay. Buhayin mo yung bola as much as possible. If we can keep that basketball on our side of the court, then it will work. But speaking of which, getting contact here is Cyril Hernal, or should I say?
Forced out of good guarding position there si Panapanaan, no? Kaya nakalusot itong si Cyril Hernal.
Now for the first try, and is actually going to be successful. And of course, this free throw is brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy and ABC Tile Adhesive. 1 out of 1 na para sa kanya ngayon, and he wants to make a difference in this matchup to take the lead para sa atin sa Arellano. Once again, 28-26 with almost a minute passing by in this game. More rotations, Guardia para sa JRU.
Itong batang pumasok for JRU, si Josh Giab. He's someone to look out for. Kasi doon sa Pro League, sa team nila na kino-coach ni Coach Nixon, he's their top scorer. Both, may opensa yan, both inside and out. So watch out for his for performance.
Speaking of offense, Coach, that is where you would expect Marvin Raimundo to make those shots. 10 out of 17 in their game against Perpetual. And he's starting off strong right now, Marvin Raimundo. Now they want to go ahead. Geronimo gets blocked by the swarming defense of JRU. Outstretched arms, too tough for him to handle.
Justin Lozano, mahawak sa muso niya in that play. Namusuan niya siya.
Nabigyan siya ron as of the moment. And you'd also want to make sure that the defense is paying off, and it paid off for them. And that record, it's all 28 Arellano and JRU. A pretty intense matchup here.
From the looks of it, it's going to be a real coaching battle between both benches, no?
Oh, that's a good pass. Justin Lozano to Ivan Panapanaan. This is what you're talking about, Coach. The high-low play, the quickness of these bigs.
Oh, yung bigs ng JRU showing their versatility there in that play. Justin Lozano exhibiting his passing prowess.
And so far, babawi din naman yung big man ng kabila, CJ or Charles Libang, is gonna be able to land those two. Dikitan lang. Guys, lead changes, you would expect it from these two teams. There's just 12 seconds are remaining. Ramos gets it over to Lozano. Thought about it, pero nakaapak siya on that sideline. Ball goes back dito sa Arellano as you take a look at the defensive play of the game. Brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Just so much there. Pana-panaan with a block.
Oh, yung twin bamboo sticks ng ng JRU Bombers playing great defense there in that play.
Bamboo sticks proven to be a little too difficult to handle. And now they want to go to that guy right there. Tago Tongan, not going to make a shot of a fader. Still an all-30 affair. Someone wants to take the lead here. Marvin Raimundo from top of the key. 12 seconds at the shot clock. Sumasana paganahin to. Now it's Ramos. Iiwan kay Lozano. Short. And then Raimundo once again fishing for that foul. Ramos faking. Shooting. And he will be going to the free throw line. Coach, there's always something about the reach na ginagawa nila dito.
Good veteran move there by Ramos. No? Faking before going up for the shot, eliciting the foul from the over-eager big men ng Arellano.
Lawrence Capulong and Basti Valencia gonna check back in para sa Arellano. More fresh legs para kay Coach Chico Manabat as Patrick Ramos is gonna be tested in the free throw line or at the free throw line. Not gonna make a shot as of the moment.
They've got to try to go to Lawrence Capulong more on offense here. Talking about the Arellano Chiefs. Take advantage of his height, his size, his experience.
And he gets to that a little bit more now as they try to break the half-court press na nanggagaling dito sa JRU. Just 10 seconds remaining in the shot clock. We are still tied at 30. Now they want to go ahead. Valencia. Air ball para sa kanya. Ball goes back to JRU with 6:34 in the second. This time it's going to be Ramos once again. They're going to try to look for their bigs. Giab finds Lozano. Giab with the screen. Lozano tries out, lines up a three. Not going to work. There's Giab actually. And he is going to be fishing for the foul. Like yung pro-level experience, coach. Kita mo in just that contact alone.
Oh, yung positioning niya for the offensive rebound is one of the strengths of this kid, Giab, no? Knows where to position himself. He's not that tall.
But even so, nagagawa niya ng paraan, even going up against Lawrence Capulong, as there is almost a platoon change here para kay Coach Chico Manabat. More people are starting to come in. Theo Pabico also checking in for the first time para sa Heavy Bombers. Now it's Ramos again kontra kay Tagotongan. Lozano, Capulong gathers.